Dear friends, Shaitan is such an enemy of man who does not waste any opportunity to deceive them. He will keep trying to deceive them in every possible way. When Ibrahim a.s. intended to slaughter his son by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Shaitan said that if I could deceive any family member of Ibrahim at the time, then I can seduce anyone. With this intention, he approached Hajar, the wife of Ibrahim a.s. in the form of a man, and said, "Do you know where Abraham took your son?" To which she responded that they had both gone to get wood from the gorge. Shaitan told her that they had taken an order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to slaughter Ismail. Hajar cried out. She loved her son very much, but she said that if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had given them this order, then it was better to obey it. Shaitan was very disappointed, but then he went to Ismail, who was following his father at the time. Shaitan said to him, "Boy, do you have any idea where your father is taking you?" Ismail responded that they were going to get firewood for the house from a valley. Shaitan said, "By God, no! That is not the purpose of this trip. Your father wants to slaughter you." The boy questioned why. Shaitan said that he thought that this was an order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ismail said, if that is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then they must obey it. When Ismail did not accept Shaitan, he then turned to Ibrahim and said, When Ismail did not accept Shaitan, he then angrily turned to Ibrahim a.s. and asked him, "What is the intention of going to this valley?" Ibrahim responded that he wanted to go to the valley for some work. Shaitan said, "I know that Shaitan has ordered you to slaughter your son in your dream." That is when Ibrahim recognized that this man was Shaitan. Upon recognition, he said, "Leave me alone. I will surely follow the order of my Lord." The devil returned to his original form furiously, as he was upset that he could not succeed in anything in the matter of Ibrahim a.s. and his family, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had protected them all from Shaitan. The moral of the story is that the devil is an open enemy of man. It is emphasized in the Quran and in hadiths to avoid him, because Shaitan tries to stop the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from doing every good deed. He misleads them from the straight path and leads them to the wrong paths, making a person a lover of luxury, disobedience, and sin. He also tried to deceive the great Prophet Muhammad ﷺ once upon a time. But when a person is sincere, he is supported by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibrahim, Ismail, and Hajra, peace be upon them, had surrendered their heads to the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they were ready to follow it. So the result of this determination and independence was that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected them from Shaitan and all bad things. If we also want to be safe from Shaitan, then it is necessary for us to try to do everything with determination, independence, and sincerity in all good deeds.